All right, everyone, give up on your goals. They don't work. I want to have a quick conversation with you on the goal setting. The Quitters Week is coming to 92% of people by the second week of February quit the goals, and we are heading there. You know, interesting. Yesterday we talked about the goals that we don't. If you want to talk with me about the goals, we can, but you're not going to talk with me about the goals. We're going to talk about something else. Why I'm inviting you to consider the topic of not talking about your goals. Because, you know, in fact, last weekend we had our vision board party. It was an amazing conversation. In fact, we didn't even do the vision boards. We just talked about why vision board, the science of it, how they work, what to think about when we prepare for the vision board. And you know, someone was asking a question which I remember my very first vision board I created was something to fix. So one thing I want us to look at, how are we creating our goals? Is it something to fix in life? When I heard this concept, I looked at my first vision board. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's everything that is not working in my life that I know I want to work in my life. We are approaching this from it is not working. So what kind of intention am I putting into my goals and my visions? So that's number one thing. Number two is kind of around the area of, you know, I want to lose 20 pounds so I can It's something that internally, or making more money because, you know, someone I was asking a while ago, why do you want to make what's available when you make this much money in your business? So I can do all the things I want to do. And which is great. And why are we setting those goals and those numbers? Especially, you know, when we talk about the measured goals, the goals that you have, like, you established by the end of this year, I want to have this number of dollars, this number of clients, this number of pounds. Like, you really set very measurable, strategic, you know, smart goals. And then we don't achieve them, or we achieve partially, or something else. And then it's year after year after year, the same thing. And we're like on the rabbit hole of setting the goals and failing them. That's actually why I stopped setting the goals. You know, the way I look at goals, and it's in my coaching practice, I say goals are stepping stones. So goals for me become just like a direction. A direction, it's where I am, you know, am I in the right track, so-called. So external motivation is not it, y'all. Just ask yourself, based on the solutions, the goals I set for this year, are they something to fix, or their external motivation? I believe for those who fail New Year goals by the second week of February, 92%, which category are you in? We are setting goals from this perspective. Then on the contrary, I'm going to move us towards how to not fail if you set New Year goals. Don't set the goals, set intentions. What is that? You know, it's like that internal, intrinsic motivation. You know, ask yourself, I talked a couple of weeks ago, why under why? Like, I'm peeling I'm holding the phone, that's why I am feeling stuck in the seat of the car. It's cold, y'all. I don't know Fahrenheit, help me out, -3 Celsius. In my car, I have -3 Celsius. It's cold, I didn't know, I just like jumped outside in a sweater. Okay, going back. So finding that intrinsic motivation, you know, sometimes I say when you wake up in the morning and even though you don't feel like it, you do it anyway. It's not about how you feel, it's about how you feel about what you do. So then it becomes I love this one, inspired action. When you're inspired, you just do it. It's that internal motivation no matter what. You know, it's like the business I do, whether I get paid for it or not. Like, I do a lot of free stuff in my business because I don't need to get paid. I just do it anyway. And I happen to get paid and it's my business. So what is that thing that you can tap into? And the way you tap into is really like living into, like emotionally. That's why vision boards work. If you bring them as you start learning that as a memory in your mind, like living into emotionally, mentally, physically, love it. Okay. And so the final piece I want us to look at when we set goals is, I think that's where most of us fail to look at goals from the perspective, what goals are you setting? There are different type of goals. They are, if you look at this category, long-term, short-term, immediate goals, outcome goals, process goals, performance goals. Do you know what they are? Which goals are you setting? Where most of us fail, we don't connect this big long-term goal with what am I doing daily. It's called process goal. If you open your calendar, for example, and you're going to say, this is what I do, when, for how long, and exactly what I do while I'm in the process of the stepping stones of these specific goals I set. What are you literally, what is your process? Those will become really not goals, those are your daily actions. Easy example, I want to lose 20 pounds, I know I need to eat better, and I want to exercise more. 20 pounds is somewhat a goal, and we can talk about all the SMART goals. And what do you do daily? How does it look like? What time, what day, for how long, with the list, what you're shopping for your maybe eating more vegetables. What time, what day, for how long, what modality of the workouts you're performing. Are you tracking what tracks get in the process? So it's what I want us to really look into is your daily activities. And the final thing was not in my intention to say that, but you may disagree with me, but I truly believe when you only have one calendar, not your work and your personal, but find a way to have one calendar where everything is in: workout, lunch, sleep, silence time, walking, meditation, food, everything, so you can actually see where your time is invested. All we do is invest our time. In fact, we invest ourselves in the time we all have. It's not about having more time, less time. It's what do you do in the time you've got. All right, y'all. So to summarize, give up on your goals, because we want to fix something from lack. We want to reach something. It's external motivation versus set intentions and your internal intrinsic motivation. Then when you wake up in the morning, it becomes your inspired action. No matter you feel like it or not, you do it anyway, because you have that visceral desire to becoming in this journey of stepping stones. Goals are becoming stepping stones. And what is the daily thing? Process goals, daily actions that you're doing so you can becoming who you want to become in this life of being alive, I guess. All right, y'all. So before you go, let me know how it resonated with you. We have so many different things. We just finished Declutter Challenge in our community. I do run my Power Club free community. Let me know if you want a link. Not going to post anything here. You have to either message me or comment. Oh, yeah. And you probably see, if you're not yet following my stories, I'm posting my participation in health and fitness competition. And I participated in it 2 years ago, and what I'm realizing, yes, we can show our bodies looking good and all that, great, but my mission is really, you can look and feel good at any age, and it's your way of looking and feeling good. It's not how the magazine looks, it's not the muscles, it's your, it's that visceral, how you are feeling when you feel and look great. What is that your personal way of standing tall, leading your body, your health, your life, your business, your relationships, yourself with confidence. So follow my stories. It's an actual competition, so you have to vote. You can vote daily, free. And my intention is to, let's all wake up to wellness. How you do it? Through that visceral feeling. Get up, dress up or not, show up, dress up or not, because if you do fitness with me virtual, you can just work out in pajama. I'm not gonna say anything. Happy weekend. Let me know how this message resonated with you. Don't set your goals, give up on your goals, set your intentions, wake up with inspired action to make a difference for yourself and the world. Happy weekend.